Hello, this is a quick review on how to get into the state portal to practice for upcoming assessments. I've gone to this website, oh.portal.airast.org, airast.org, and I've put that link in the Coach's Corner as well. I'll make sure that that's accessible. When I get in there, I'm going to go to Ohio State's test portal. The students would follow these same exact directions. Then I'm going to click on students and families. Even as a teacher, that's where I'm going to click because I can get into what the practice test looks like for students to just present that for them. Go into the student practice test site. And like we talked about in study group, this is really a one-stop shop. If you go through all the materials in here and you still feel that you would like other resources, let me know and we can have that conversation. Then I'm just going to drop down and select the grade level that I want to practice with. So for the sake of this video, let's say I wanted to practice with 5th grade. Then I just kind of chip through these next couple of slides. The kids will do this too. They'll select their grade level and then kind of proceed through these next couple of pages fairly quickly. It might help to talk about the tools that are going to be available, but we'll get into that in a second. Then here you're going to find what's available for you to practice on English language arts. Here's what's available on mathematics, and same for science. So if you look, that's 3 really good resources just to get them ready for ELA math, and then looks like 4 resources for science. To get into the actual practice assessment, I'm going to come into here. It might be helpful to talk about these tools with the kids because these will be accessible during the day of testing. I can go through those, talk about them. Once I'm ready, I'll go to the next slide. Same thing here. You could talk about the tools such as the highlighter, masking, strike through, so on. A lot of these will be set up already, entered for those students. So if they have an accommodation, that accommodation will be turned on their account and that kind of thing. Continue. Last slide goes over, again, same kind of the icons and such that they will see on the test. It wouldn't hurt to talk about that. Scroll all the way down and then click Begin Test Now. So they do have to jump through those couple of windows, but the first time they do it, it may take a minute, and then the next time they do it for the next ELA resource, it should go quite a bit faster. Then in this particular item, there's an article here, and I would read through the article, turn the page, bring my window up here, and I could go through this with the class together, and then we could discuss all these answers. Once I get to 7, you want to double check to drop down to see if there's any more items up here. It looks like on here there is only 7 questions that deals with this passage, and there's just 1 passage there. So let's assume that I finished that assessment and I feel good about it and we've practiced it. Then I could go back to that Ohio portal website again. Walk through these steps, students and families, practice site, drop down and select my grade level. I'm going to stick with 5th. And I think it's good to go in some kind of order so that I can remember what assessments I've done. What I mean by that is that there was 3 ELA released items that I could practice. It's going to pop up here in a second. I just did that one. Then I'm going to go to number 2, and I'm going to go to number 3. And do this over a course of a couple of days, or you could do half the test one day, half the next. But there's quite a bit of resources in here for you to look at to help get your students prepared. And please don't hesitate to ask if I can come in. Sometimes even just hearing it from somebody a little different might help sink it in a little bit more. So let me know. Hope this helps.